view, it don't look so great from a mile away. I'm looking like a mighty disgrace, but baby, don't call me a liar.
Shut the fuck up. To Lego Star Wars,
Dude,
okay?
Look, is this your size?
Shut the fuck up.
Dude,
You have an
I already
eyelash.
did fall off the track. There?
There.
You're a piece of shit, dude.
No, you still have it.
What? Piece of shit.
You have it on the other side, though.
What do you mean here?
No.
Here.
No.
Here.
No.
Here.
Piece of shit. We need to structure this correctly. Because we're coming in raw. We're coming in
With like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. No, like a week.
Like a week.
2 weeks. Not filming. We were out in the sun. Fucking around. I got fucked up on my hand. You just had to pick up cat shit. So everything's it's one of those days where everything's going wrong today. So we need to structure this live. This isn't getting cut out. We're gonna structure it, okay?
Okay.
The episode. This episode. Episode?
32.
Yes.
So we're starting from when?
Let's
When's
let's
the
start-
date? The exact date.
It was like, oh fuck no. I don't even know it's 2021 or 2022, motherfucker. No, for reals, what year is it? I'm not kidding.
2022.
Okay, just making sure.
So we're starting from when we saw the flamer.
We're starting from 1996. I was born in No, we're starting with shit that happened before that to me. So we'll go like this. I'll say my shit, you talk about the flamer. I'll talk about something else. Boom, boom, boom. We're
To
gonna have
now,
yeah.
to the present moment. So we're starting from a year ago. From 3 weeks ago.
So, dude, I've been dying to talk about this shit. Because this shit happened weeks ago. You don't even know what the fuck I was talking
No.
about. But,
I know you've been wanting to tell me something though.
yes, this
I'm ready.
that I'm about to talk about was supposed to be spoken. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, dude. I'm fucking choking right now. What I'm trying to say is my story was supposed to come out the day we were drinking. Because I got so fucked up. You told that same story 4 different times about the tranny fest.
Oh yeah.
That I just never came out with it. And I'm like, you know what? Let me save it for the next episode. We did the next episode. I didn't fucking talk about it. So now we're like 4 episodes in. Now I'm going to talk about it. I've recently acquired a new fear.
Okay.
And I would say it's kind of strange being as old as I am, you know. I shouldn't be scared of too many things now, right? And this fear is so fucking ridiculous. I don't know. So, this is where it starts. Me and my girlfriend went to the movies, right? We went to go watch a new film called X. That's all it's called. It's just called the letter X.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. So, the movie was directed, or it was produced by A24. You know that company, right?
Sounds familiar.
It's that indie horror company. They've made great films like Midsummer. They made The Lighthouse with William Dafoe. They made a bunch of good films, right? So, being a fan of that company, I'm like, I'm down to
I'm
go watch
ready.
that shit. And it's a horror movie, right? So this segment, fears.
Okay.
Yeah?
Sounds good.
Or maybe just X. Whatever you want. I'm doing this so that you can put the little on the video. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you do.
I do. Timestamps.
Yes. So, I saw the trailer. It looked appealing to a horror fan and a fan of sex. You know? So, watched the trailer. Me and my girlfriend are hyped. I'm surprised she even wanted to go because this film is actually, it's a horror movie, but they're trying to film a porn in the 70s. So it's like when porn was like up and coming, like nobody was really doing shit like this, right? So the premise is it's a group of people that need a location to film the porn at, right? There's a couple of characters. There's the camera guy, the cowboy, his girlfriend, a blonde bitch. Get this, Kid Cudi. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Kid Cudi.
I love his music.
Dude.
I need to see this.
But he...
Nah.
What'd you say? You need to see his dick?
No, I said I need to see this now.
Oh, Kid Cudi.
Does his dick come out?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Dude, is he in films and shit or no?
Yeah. He wants to be, or he's trying to be an actor and like director.
Well, he decided to go for a porn one, right?
Not surprised.
And then the camera guy's girlfriend, she's like this innocent girl, right? So
6 people.
6 people. They're just driving in a van through Texas, right?
Mm.
And they go to this farm where this old couple is living, right? And they're gonna use their barn to film the porno.
Does the couple know that they're gonna film there?
No, they don't. They think they're just staying there. So the old man comes out and he's already creepy looking, dude. He's fucking terrifying, right? The old lady's nowhere to be found. And he just warns them like, well, get this. They knock. He comes out with a shotgun already pointed at them. And the main guy, the cowboy's kind of like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, we're here because we called you and, you know, the property and shit like that. And the old man's like, oh, yeah, you can never be too sure around here, right? So he shows them to the barn and he's like, just don't come to the house. Don't come to our house. Leave my wife alone. Shit like that, right? But when they first interacted, he was oddly enough staring at the cowboy's girlfriend, right? So I don't even know how I described her in the beginning. I'm gonna say she has blue, whatever the fuck. What is this?
Eyeshadow, I think.
Eyeshadow, right? Blue eyeshadow. And he's staring at her like oddly weird, like...
He wants to get some.
Yeah, exactly, right? So they go to the barn, and the cowboy's in charge, and he's like, alright, let's get this shit going, right? So they start doing porn scenes, dude, and they're fucking showing everything. They're not showing actual penetration, but as close as you can get, right? And he has Kid Cudi fuck his girlfriend. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because she's a porn star, and she's like, you know, he's like, we're gonna change. Dude, I'm telling you, porn hasn't came out yet. So that's why they're making these movies. The camera guy's all like, I'm just about the filming aspect. Like, I guess there was already porn out there, but it was just fucking. Dude, this had a storyline.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This was gonna be one of those first porns where like,
there's a story,
and it was called The Farmer's Daughter, or you know, yeah, right. Okay. So that's what this is what the direction they're heading. They needed a barn, you know. Fucking Kid Cudi's dressed like a cowboy. He's gonna fuck the farmer's daughters, shit like that, right? So, and the whole time, like, I can't believe the cowboy is letting Kid Cudi fuck his girlfriend. I'm like, but he's the producer. He's like the director. Like, he's the one running the fucking thing. So he doesn't care, right? And the film guy's like super into it. Like, he's like, oh fuck yeah, like, you know, like, but he just cares about the story. He could give 2 fucks about the porn. Oddly enough, right? And his girlfriend, the innocent one's there, like doing the audio and shit, and she's like just watching them fuck, and she's like a church girl and shit, dude. Like, yeah, it's weird. She's watching them fuck, right? So then the mascara dude, oh, there's so much to this movie. The mascara girl takes a break and she goes into a lake that they have there, right? And she's swimming and shit, dude. An alligator comes out of nowhere, dude.
Fucks her up.
It's just like popping up, right? And it's like, oh fuck, it's getting closer to her, right? And as she didn't even see it, dude. She's just swimming normal back to the deck.
Wait, this is the one with the blue, right?
Yeah, with the blue, the cowboy's girlfriend, right? And dude, like, they do this beautiful shot, dude, and she's completely naked, right? They do this shot like overhead shot. So you see the lake, the deck's at the very far end, and she's swimming, right?
Back.
Yeah,
That's
she's
cool.
swimming back, dude. The fucking alligator's right behind her. The whole way, dude. And you're like, oh, fuck. Like, you're like,
a good shot.
yeah, it's like, oh, shit. Dude, like, closer and closer. She hasn't even seen the alligator. She doesn't fucking know, right? Dude, she somehow makes it out. She makes it out of the fucking water, right? And then she encounters the old lady. The old lady that they're not supposed to talk about, right? She takes her to her house. And the old lady's like, oh, you're so beautiful. And like, dude, and she looks fucking disgusting. Like, she looks creepy as fuck. Gives her a glass of lemonade and they're talking and shit. But she's eerie. Like, there's something weird about this old bitch, right? Like, just the way she looks at her. And then she's like, I used to look just like you. And she would like show pictures and shit, right? And again, the old man said no one's supposed to be in the house, not to talk to her, right? So then like she gets weirder and weirder. And the girl just dips, like she just leaves, right? Because the old man was getting there from the store. And then they go back. They start doing the porn and shit. You know, they're fucking around. They do a shot in the barn, and fucking Kid Cudi's hitting it, and like he's fucking the blonde bitch, which is his girlfriend, and the other chick, right? So this is where it gets fucked, dude. So that night, they did, you know, all the work during the day. They're chilling there. I think it was the Cowboys playing guitar, and they're just on the couch and they're just talking and they're drinking beer and shit. And then I think the question comes up of the innocent girl asks the director like, hey, like, how do you feel when Kid Cudi fucks like your girlfriend, right? He's like, oh, like, I mean, I feel fine. I mean, he's like, I'm the one running this shit. And then the camera guy, her boyfriend, is like, yeah, like, it's just a movie. Like, it doesn't like mean anything. Like, he shouldn't be bothered by it. She's like, oh, okay, dude, get this. She's like, I want to be in the movie.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and the fucking camera guy's like, after he just said that is just a movie, that, you know, it can happen, it's not real. Like,
he's like, fuck.
He
no.
turns, dude, and she's like, I want to be in the movie. Dude, because the whole time she was doing audio and she was just watching and, like, you know, she was getting into it, dude. There's points where she was, like, biting her lip and shit, like, because, you know, she was seeing, like, the fucking, right?
Dude, she's a fucking whore.
Dude, yes! Okay. I want to get into this conversation.
I can't.
So, yeah, it gets fucked. The boyfriend's like, what? No. She's like, but you just said it's not real. She's like, I want to be in the movie. And the boyfriend's losing his shit. He's like, no, I don't want you to. Like, she's like, why not? Like, so they go back and forth, right? In front of all those other fuckers, right?
Yeah.
And the cowboy, of course, like, come on, just let her. Like, you know? And, like, dude, like, the boyfriend gets up, goes outside, and, like, he's talking to the cowboy. And the cowboy, like, come on, like, you know, it'll be fine or whatever, right? So that night, dude, they film her fucking scene. And he's the one filming it. He's filming. His girlfriend gets slammed, dude. It was so fucked. Like, I was like, ah. But this is where it gets interesting. Because obviously I'm with my girlfriend. We're watching this shit, right? So the boyfriend films, right? And, dude, they start off the porn in the worst possible way, dude. Kid Cudi is obviously black, right? Probably has a big dick. Dude, he's on his back, right? The innocent chick, dude, she's about to suck him off, dude. Yeah, like the worst possible way. That's how they started off, right? And she was just in her underwear, and I think it says like Sunday on it, because she's, you know, a church girl or whatever. Dude, and the boyfriend films it, dude, and she gets railed by him. Dude, I was furious as fuck.
Dude,
like, I was fucking mad. I'm
getting like, that's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
But what do you think that is? Because on the opposite end, my girlfriend was cracking up. She was laughing, like at the whole situation. And in my head, I'm like, that's not fucking funny. I didn't have this conversation with my girlfriend either. I'm like, that's kind of fucked. Like, there's no way in hell I would ever let that, you know, happen, or in any fucking situation where, oh, like, here's my fucking girlfriend, shit like that. But like she was laughing at his pain and like the fact that he was so bothered by it. And I was like, what? Like, that shit's not funny. What do you think it is?
Dude, I don't know. That's a really, really good question if she's laughing at it.
Yeah.
I feel like my girlfriend would laugh at it too.
Yeah, but do you think it's kind of like... I don't know. I honestly can't tell you because why are we so bothered by it? Because what? Because we're about like, you know...
I mean, it should only be like a man and a woman together. Nothing else. No... Even if it's porn, I still don't think it's allowed. For me personally, like my beliefs.
Yeah,
my
like
beliefs.
we're monogamous. We're just like, you know, one person.
One person, that's it.
Right?
No sharing, none of that shit. Yeah, I think that's just what it is. Our beliefs, how we grew up. Like our family never does nothing like that. So we grew up seeing like couples just lumped to, and that's it.
So you think if we were like, you know, I don't know, in a porn family,
we probably think it'd be normal. Yeah, just depends on what you grew up
But dude,
around.
like, and then that's where I start to think like, what if we're on the wrong? Because we're thinking like, you shouldn't fuck around with people because you might get an STD, or you shouldn't like do like, but a lot of people, or let's talk about this real quick. The first thing you said about that innocent girl is that she's a whore, right? But a lot of girls feel attacked when we use that word when they're open about sexuality or anything like that. They're like, oh, what the fuck? Like,
dude,
why
she
can't...
wanted to get fucked though.
Yeah, but they're like, why can't guys... You know where I'm heading with this, right?
No.
So, what if the roles were switched? What if the camera guy wanted to fuck the chick? Would you think it was okay?
No, I still think that's fucked up.
Well, I think it'd be okay.
What? No, I think either way is fucked up.
Yeah, it's still fucked up.
And I wouldn't allow it either. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
Yeah. So, you know, there's a lot of shit.
It's a double standard thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, the double standard. A lot of females nowadays they're complete sluts. And they're open to it, and they like to be like, you know, fucking like 3 guys a night, shit like that. Yeah. But we, or just guys, see that and we're like, you're fucking sluts. But when guys fuck 3 girls, we're kind of like,
oh, props to him.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucked.
It is fucked. I know what you mean. Yeah. I see what you mean.
So do you think we should open up our minds and stop being, you know, the double standard shit? Should we just fucking be like, if a girl wants to fuck like 4 guys, like, it's cool.
If
Give
it's
her
not
props.
my girlfriend, then okay.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Oh, okay, I understand now.
Yeah. Wait, did you think I was like,
no.
No.
So like we have a friend that's a girl and she's straight and she's like, oh, I just fucked like 3 dudes like the past 3 nights. Like, oh, props to you instead.
She said that?
No, like
example.
Yeah. Like, props to you.
Friend on their shit.
No. So like, that's, you know what I'm saying.
But look, here's the thing. Like, that's a hole, right? Like, and we just have we have a stick. I feel like the hole, if you're shoving shit in there, gets dirty. But if, like, you put shit on the stick, like, you can just wipe that off. You get me? Dude, I don't know where I'm heading with this, right?
It's fucked.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
Like, you know? So, get this, dude. He films her, right? And they all go to their separate beds. The couples, they're all sleeping. But he's not in the bed with his girlfriend, the innocent chick. Dude, he's in the shower crying, dude. Bawling, like, shaking, like...
Dude, I wouldn't have let that happen.
Dude.
And if she had done it without, like, just doing it, I would have broken up with her on the spot. Like, fuck no.
Yeah, like, he even mentioned, like, that he would break up with her. And she was like, okay. Like...
Yeah, she doesn't belong they don't belong with each other then.
Yeah, it was fucked. And, like, while he's crying, my girlfriend's cracking up, dude. So it's kind of like, what the fuck? Like, think your girlfriend laughed there, too? Because I feel like, for women, like, them, I don't know. Because she kind of got the upper hand in that situation. So maybe girls are like, oh, shit, like, a guy getting humiliated or a guy, like, you know, that's kind of funny. I didn't talk to my girlfriend about it.
I can see that.
Right?
Because guys never really... I mean, we do get humiliated, but it's mainly girls.
Yeah, like, the chick got the upper hand. She got fucked. the guy's in the shower crying instead of the girl in the shower. It's usually the girls crying in the showers.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
So, dude, he loses his shit. He gets out of the shower. Dude, but it was breaking my heart. Like, the whole time I'm there, like, fucking in my feels, and my girlfriend's cracking up. So, he gets the keys to the van, dude, and he's just fucking driving off. Like, he just drives off. Mind you, I am telling... Dude, don't forget to put spoiler warning at the beginning of this segment. Because I'm telling the whole fucking movie, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Because this shit's good. I want to go watch it with your ass, dude. We might get a chub, huh? But, so he drives off, right? And then he's like near the house now. Because the barn was towards the back. The house was there, right? And then, like, he's just, dude, and they're listening. You remember the song I put when... Oh, so many stories. Remember the song I put the weekend when Josue was here, where I came out with the gun and shit?
Oh, yeah.
Fear the Reaper, good ass song. He's playing that on the radio, obviously, because it's back then. And he's in the van crying and, like, fucking mad. He's like, fuck them. I'm just gonna take off with the van, right? So as he's driving, the fucking old lady's, like, in the middle of the street, and he almost hits her. So he stops, right? And she's kind of there just, like, all weird and shit.
Fuck no, you keep on driving, do you don't stop?
Fuck yeah. So he gets out, he's like, ma'am, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And, like, she, like, hugs him. And then, like, dude... She starts, like, kissing his neck and shit. Like, starts grabbing his ass. Like,
what the fuck?
Dude, she takes off her robe, completely fucking naked. Yes, I saw old lady titties, dude. Fucking disgusting. Right? And, like, she's like, and he's like, whoa. Like, ma'am, are you okay? What's going on? And then she's like, I just want someone. I just want something. Like, she wanted to get fucked, right? Cause I didn't mention this, but when they're shooting the pornos, dude, she was on the grounds, like, peeking through the window and shit. Yeah. And again, going back to when they were in the kitchen with the bitch with the eyeshadow or whatever it was, like, she was touching her and saying you're so beautiful and shit like that, right? So old lady wants to get fucked. She wants to get dick down, dude. And the guy's like, no, I can't, like, I just want to take you inside, right? Dude, this crazy bitch stabs him in the fucking neck. And, like, he starts freaking out and he just falls down and dies, right? So, this old lady's fucking naked throughout the complete movie, dude.
After that?
Yeah.
What?
Running around, like, trying to either, like, you fuck me or I'll kill you. Like, she wanted dick, dude.
That's fucked.
Yeah, and, like, and I'm like, the husband does not know about this probably, right? So then the innocent girl, like, goes and with the cowboy and they go look for him, right? Because they couldn't fucking find him. The cowboy, you know, he fucking dies too. The lady stabs him. And then the old man's in it too. He gets the girl and puts her in the basement. And they have bodies there, dude. So, like, they've been, like, advertising their place and just killing people, right? But the weird thing is that it's all about the old lady. She just wants to fuck, dude. Because she tells the old man, like, why can't... Like, she's got all dressed up for him. Like, she starts, like, caressing him and shit like that.
He doesn't want to fuck her?
He's like, I don't think my heart can take it. This man's so fucking old, dude. He'll probably have a heart attack if he fucks. Fuck. Yeah. So he keeps telling her, like, no, I can't take it. And she's like, I just want to feel young again. Like, he's like, no. So he's been, like, kind of like, you know. So they got fresh meat. They got big dicks on the fucking place. Like, you know, she wants something. But the one she's the most attracted to is the bitch with the blue mascara. Mm-hmm. For some reason. So that chick's, like, asleep. Well, everyone's getting fucking murdered, right? Dude, the old lady crawls in bed with her fucking naked, right? Dude, and starts fucking caressing her skin.
Dude, no way.
Starts kissing her on the neck and shit, dude. Yeah, dude, like, no. Dude, she was getting fucking horny. But I'm thinking, how the hell... Because women go through menopause, right? They lose their sex drive after, like, 40-something. Like, you know... Why is your fucking sex drive so strong still, dude? It's crazy. So... That's
a good question.
Anyways, like... So the chick wakes up, sees the old bitch on the bed, like, caressing her and, like, grabbing her ass and shit. Mm-hmm. And she screams and she runs out, dude. She just runs out yelling, right? So... Dude, it was... And then, like, later in the movie, like, the husband actually, like, fucks her, right? Like, he actually ends up fucking her, and she's like, dude, So, the old lady the old man fucks the old lady, right? And fucking, I think it was cowgirl or some shit. She was riding him. And, dude, it was fucking disgusting, dude. It was gross. So he doesn't have a heart attack, right? So then, more shit happens. They're trying to escape. It's only the girls now. Kid Cudi
died.
Yeah, it was kind of fucked. Like, everyone's dying. And the whole purpose of it that is she wants to fuck, right? That's all she wants. And, but let me just talk about how the old man dies. Because the girls or the porn people, they actually win. Kinda. It's kind of fucked. So, the old man, fuck, I'm trying to remember. He dies by a heart attack.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, but not when it was after he fucked. Like, one of the girls scared him, dude. And he's like, like, dude, it was so fucking funny, dude. So for years they've been working together to get her sex mates, cause like he obviously can't fuck her, and like that's the whole premise of the movie. But dude, we need to watch it, dude.
So the girls win.
Yeah.
Did they kill the old lady?
Yeah, I think the old lady gets fucked. Yeah, she gets fucked pretty bad, not physically, but like, you know. So the reason why I went on this tangent about this movie is because, one, I don't know what episode it was, but I talk about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right? The new one, and it's dog shit. I think this is way better, and it was in the direction they should have gone for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because it takes place in Texas, and just like, dude, the footage was grainy, dude. In the beginning of the movie, the footage was grainy. I'm like, is this how the fucking movie's gonna be the whole time? Because it's A24, they're indie, so they'll film on old ass cameras and shit to get the aesthetic for the fucking film, right? But I think what the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was trying to do, this indie film did it way fucking better, dude. Way fucking better. But those are the reasons why. But the main reason and the fear that entered my body after watching this movie is a fear of the elderly.
The elderly?
I'm scared.
Because of how creepy it was?
Yes, dude. It was fucking creepy. Because not only are you seeing old fuckers running around naked and shit, but just adding the sexual element to it, dude.
Even weirder.
Brings up the creeps like by fucking 10.
But why does that scare you more? Because they're human. They like to fuck too, probably.
Dude, but no, elderly aren't fucking. I mean, so...
Dude, some of them are fucking.
Dude, do you remember a couple episodes ago, the last words I said on an episode were, oh yeah, and in the nursery homes, they're always like fucking, and we just ended it? So let me go into that. I didn't know that AIDS and sexually transmitted disease are rampant in nursing homes, because they're fucking like bunnies.
That much?
Yeah, but when I think of elderly, I'm thinking of like, you know,
nice,
sweet, yeah, you know, shit like that.
Cookies and fucking...
Exactly, dude. So like adding a sexual element to me like kind of fucks me up in the head. So I think the movie was so graphic, so fucking like insane, that for the next week, dude, if I saw someone over 50, dude, I didn't want to fucking be there.
You're shooting their ass on
at my job, dude. The next fucking day at my job, there's about like 5 of them, dude, walking around, and I get the heebie fucking jeebies, dude. I'm there like avoiding them. I was out and about, right? And then, dude, as soon as I saw gray hair, or, you know, or something, like, I just ran to the back, dude. I couldn't take it. I don't know why. Damn. Yeah, it fucked me up. And the same thing happened to my girlfriend at her job too.
Really?
She couldn't.
Went through the same thing?
Same thing. Same fear of the elderly. And it's funny because there's an episode on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where Dee is scared of old people, but like she goes to a nursing home to see her grandfather, and like she's freaking out, dude, like to the point where she pukes because she thinks they're disgusting and they're wrinkly and they're, you know, like all that shit. That's how I felt. But get this, and this is no offense to our grandmother, but that weekend after I saw that movie, I was in here, or first of all, love my grandma, You know, she's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the room, right? She slams the door open and yells at us to do something. So that already kind of shook me up. You remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Then my phone started ringing, so I come over here in the dark restroom, and I'm on the phone talking to my girlfriend, right? And I don't know what I don't remember what she was trying to tell us.
She
My
was
grandma.
asking what we wanted to eat.
But the way she came in here was, you know, like, so she walks in here into the dark closet. I'm that way. I'm facing that way, dude, right? And I could feel her, dude, just watching me as I'm on the phone in the darkness. And I'm already scared of the elderly, right? I know it's fucked, but like, dude, and then I turn that way. I turn like facing the wall this way. So I can see her from like this side, right? And she's just there like, just staring at me, dude. And I'm on the phone. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm telling my girlfriend like the story of how I'm scared of old people now, right? And like, our grandma's literally right here in the darkness just watching me, like, as I talk on the phone. It was for, like, honestly, like, 30 seconds, dude.
She was probably waiting for you to recognize her. That's what she is.
And I didn't want to turn around. That's the thing. I was so fucking scared. Like,
Yeah.
I did not want to turn around. But, dude, like, I wish I could get that clip out of my mind and show you how creepy it was.
No, that's why I'm, like, freaking out, too, because I'm like empathetic, so what I feel when people.
Dude, yeah, it was so
emotions.
weird. Like, she was just staring at me, like, the whole
That's how
time
she
that I was
is.
on the phone. And it was giving me the creep. I don't want to be an asshole, but I'm not scared of her
You're an
anymore.
asshole,
I'm
but-
not scared of her anymore. But it was just that movie that fucked me up.
Yeah.
And I had this conversation with my girlfriend where
You can keep talking.
I've been noticing a trend, dude, and this trend is involving the elderly in horror movies because it's not common. You don't expect to see someone over 50 or over 60
Doing horror movies.
doing
especially.
creepy shit, dude. And I think it started, I'm sure there's been movies back in the day where, you know, one or two old people go crazy, they fuck shit up. But the first time I saw it was in a movie called Legion.
Oh, I remember that.
Do you remember that?
Old
Yes.
lady, right?
Restaurant, old ladies eating raw fucking meat, being fucking weird. This movie's about the apocalypse and shit. And then like, there's a pregnant cashier at the diner on the other side of the fucking diner or whatever. Bar.
Table, yeah.
And then or she might have came up to her and she's like, oh yeah, like that she was pregnant and shit. And the old lady's like, your babies are gonna burn. Like she said some shit like that,
Some
right?
weird ass shit, yeah.
And then the pregnant bitch was like, what?
the
She's
fuck?
like, I said your fucking babies are gonna burn in hell. And then like she walks, this crazy ass old lady jumps on the roof and starts crawling like a spider.
Yeah,
Dude.
I remember that.
So I think that's where my fear came in, like, or it started, because I'd never seen that shit before, like, seeing an old lady fucking crawl like a spider. But you're pretty young when you saw that shit, right? How'd
Yeah,
you
I
feel
was.
about it?
Dude, I was freaking the fuck out, dude. And don't they fuck her up though? Like everyone just brings out guns and starts trying
Yeah,
to
they
shoot
started
her
trying
ass.
to shoot her ass.
I was
yeah.
glad she fucking died. I was like, thank God, because I was fucking terrified.
Dude, I know, right? Like, she seems so sweet and you know, little old lady.
That was my first time seeing an old lady like creepy in the horror movie.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So that's the first one where I saw. The next one, they made a whole movie around it. Have you seen The Visit?
No.
So this time it's two grandparents that just go berserk and they just start like, she starts crawling through the crawl space, chasing the kids and shit. Like, dude, that movie's really good too. Like, that movie was, the whole thing was based on the old people trying to scare the kids, trying to fuck with them. And then in the end, it turns out they're not even their grandparents. Because they hadn't seen their grandparents in years.
That's
The mom drops them off, doesn't even say hi to the grandparents or anything, and dips. And they spend the whole fucking weekend with two random ass elderly people, right? So that was a whole movie based around it, right? And I think that gave other directors or other fucking producers ideas. Because the next time I saw it was in the movie It, Chapter 2. Do you remember that part?
yeah.
Where he turns into an old lady and she's naked again. Naked elderly people, because the bitch in The Visit was naked too. And then like I forgot what kid it was, but they're on the couch, and then you see in the background like the old lady like naked, like. You remember that, dude?
That shit was so weird.
Yeah, dude. So.
That shit. I watched that shit in movies. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, so I think there's a direction they're heading with. And now this, dude, the elderly fear. It's crazy. It has me, like, shaking and fucking freaking out. But I've been dying to tell this story for 3 weeks now, probably.
Probably a month, dude.
Dude, we gotta go watch that shit, dude. I know you'd like to see some fucking gray pubes and shit.
I think I'm good, dude.
But
that's crazy, dude.
Insane, right? Yeah. Alright. My segment is over with. I'll pass it on to you.
And this segment would be Scene the Flamer, the third host.
Yeah.
Chester the Molester, as we used to call him. Dude, should we even speak on...
No.
We can just talk about the parts where it wasn't fucked.
Yeah, because I picked him up, had a wholesome conversation with him. He's a little down, so
Dumps.
he wanted to hang out with us, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Guess what we're going to watch?
Us.
I know, but
So
that's
like,
besides
fuck.
the point. I was like, guess what we're watching? The fucking Batman for the third time. Well, for me, second or...
Dude, yours is like the 6th time. Mine is the 2nd time.
Yeah. So I was fucking ready for it, but you can continue.
So, I don't even think I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm not streaming. I usually stream Fridays because I was like, we're going to go watch the Batman. So, I tweeted out like, I'm not going to stream. So, I'm waiting for these fuckers to get here. I'm editing stuff on the laptop.
You didn't even know what time we were coming or anything.
No,
because
they
we didn't.
They didn't even text me. I knew they were doing that shit on purpose. So they opened. I hear a car. I know it's them. I hear the door open. I'm like, okay. They close it.
And it's
and
funny
then-
because on the way there, I'm like, because he's opening up to me, telling me all this crazy shit, and I'm like, but how are we gonna fuck with Godspeed? I'm like, dude, we gotta get him somehow. Like, I want to fuck with him, and then he's like, I don't know.
That's fucking funny. So they open the door. They come in and then they fucking leave because I'm like, they're probably bringing in bags or something. They come back, the door closes, and it's just quiet. And I'm like, why the fuck is it so quiet? Like, these fuckers are not quiet people at all if they're in the house. I'm there editing my video like an innocent person, and then BOOM! My fucking door just slams open, and they're like, ah! Like that. And he just fucking took the fuck out of me. And I was dying.
That wasn't tickling, dude. I was punching the shit out of you.
Oh yeah, you were punching me. Jose was tickling me. Yeah, it was fucking funny. What an entrance! And it was just like it was 8:55, right? It was 8:55 p.m. And I know exactly because he proceeds to take out his phone and is like, all right, let's get ready to go watch the Batman. He looks at his phone, looks at his tickets to make sure he has the tickets, and he's like, oh wait, it's at 9. So we didn't have time to go to the theater, so we didn't go see the Batman that day, which was Friday. And we proceeded to just talk about shit the entire night, I guess. And then
What else did we do?
We were playing Marvel, the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were playing Marvel.
Then we knocked out.
And we knocked the fuck out. It was probably like 2. And then we wake up the next day.
Wait, but I went to the couch and y'all slept together.
Yeah.
Anything interesting happened there?
Dude, no, he didn't bother me that day. I'm surprised.
You didn't try it? Because usually what does he do? He grabs
he just
ass.
fucking grabs ass, dude.
Yeah.
He's trying to sleep next to me. I'm like... But... He fucking woke up early, dude. Like, it was like 7:30 and this fucker was on
That's because
TikTok.
we knocked out like at 3, right?
Yeah, this fucker was on TikTok from like 7 to 10 in bed. 3 hours long, dude, just on TikTok, just scrolling on his phone, and I'm like, they're trying to pass out. And
Was it loud? He was playing that shit? Like, or
It wasn't
he had
that loud.
headphones?
It wasn't that loud.
Oh.
He lowered it. But we all wake up, we get ready, we go to the restroom, I make the bed, and then what did I do? I want to take a shower. And they're like, dude, don't take a shower. Like, why do you want to take a shower? And I'm like, I feel disgusting because my lips for the past like month have been fucked.
I don't see how that relates to you wanting to shower though. Your lips. Can't you just wash your fucking face, dude?
Dude, but if I feel disgusting from like anywhere in my face, I need to just fucking shower. That's just how I am. I was like, let me go shower, right? I shower, and guess what I fucking walk back into? I walk back into the room. My laptop's on the cabinets, right? I look up at the screen. These motherfuckers are watching No Way Home without me.
The Spider-Man movie, the new one.
The new one. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, put the footage in. I have the phone. I was recording you.
Oh, you do?
I was recording him because you went to go shower and I was fucking mad. I'm like, dude, I was like, fuck this guy. I'm like, guess what we're doing? He's like, what? I was like, we're watching No Way fucking Home. So he gets on your laptop, he starts looking it up. We're like, fuck yeah, plug that shit in. We laid down. Dude, you missed like the first 30 minutes of the movie. 30 minutes, yeah. And I'm like, with my phone, like, just ready to, and I got your ass. But you came in here like, you're kind of like, but then you didn't want to give us the reaction we wanted. Yeah, I didn't give but then you did. But I had already pressed, like, no. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, you just started going off. And
I did it on purpose. I saw him with the phone like that. And I'm like, I ain't giving him no reaction.
Because I know you've been dying to see that shit, and they finally uploaded it to the
website.
The website.
Don't say the website name. You never know. That shit can get taken down. Dude, but that... I feel like it was barely that day, or like a couple days before, they barely added it in HD. So I walk in, they're watching it, he started getting a reaction, didn't get a reaction, fuck him.
No, I still got what I wanted.
And then I gave him the reaction after the camera.
You didn't know if I was filming or not. Dude, I just pressed stop. But right at the point where you started going crazy, you didn't plan this shit out. Don't give yourself props for shit you don't know what you're talking
about. So, but I actually, wait. I didn't know that they're using my laptop. I forgot. I thought they were just using YouTube because they're like, dude, we can't play it back. We can't move it back for you. And I'm like, why? And they're like, because we rented it out for the day and we can only watch it once. And we can't move it back. And I'm like, what the fuck? But keep in mind, I didn't see my laptop yet. Okay? And I'm like, dude, fuck this shit. So I leave. I leave the room to get water. And then the molester leaves too. Chester, the molester, leaves. And I'm like waiting to see what happens. Because I felt like something was going to happen. And then I go back into the room. And it's fucking paused. The movie's paused, and I'm like, these motherfuckers.
We couldn't pause it either.
So I walk in, and I see this fucker on his phone, and it just has a pause button. I'm like, what the fuck happened to not pausing the movie, piece of shit? And he looks up, and he just starts laughing. And then I see my laptop there, and it's plugged in with the HDMI cable and all that. It was pretty funny, though. They were fucking me the whole weekend, though. Dude. Wait. I didn't When did we use the guns? Was that Friday?
No.
It was Saturday? It was that day?
I don't remember.
Dude, I don't remember either. I think it was after we went to watch the Batman.
Saturday.
Yeah. So this is Saturday morning. We go watch the Batman.
We watch Spider-Man. And then we go watch Batman again. Which is coming close to the Spider-Man box office. And... it's getting up there, and that's because it's a solo film. No fucking cameos or anything like that. Yeah. So the fact that it's getting up there, nice.
A1 sauce.
So we went to go watch that shit. I had some...
I
tried these Riddler fries. And in the beginning, I'm like, why are they called Riddler fries? But I got them. They came with some little cheese, and I was like, eating them. I finished them before the fucking movie.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, like
he never eats before the movie.
The first 10 minutes after the movie, after I finished the fries, and the reason why they're called Riddler fries were based on the character from the movie, but they were like loaded up with spices, like fucking, I don't know what the fuck it was. It was just a bunch of different spices, and they're spicy. Yeah, I gave you one, right? It was good. It was fucking good, right? And I already got stomach issues. I can't eat too much spice or anything like that, right? So I finished all the fucking fries, and then I'm there in the movie ready to enjoy it, and I just feel like fucking puking. I felt like puking. Mind you, I always feel like puking at the movies because I overdo it with the food, but this time, like, I'm like, I don't want to miss the movie. I might throw up in my shirt. Like, I was ready to go, dude. And there was points where I was about to get up and go, but I wasn't gonna make it. I already fucking know. Thankfully, it went away, right? We watched the beautiful movie with Chester, and then we came home, right?
Yeah, we came home. What do we do? So I'm assuming that this happened on Saturday night. We came home, and he wanted to do something. Like, I saw him walking around and shit. Like, he looked anxious to do something. And then he has these Nerf guns that he brought, like, fucking probably last year. And we hadn't used them at all in a while.
With 3 bullets.
With 3 bullets, yeah. They only had 3 bullets. And he started shooting us with them. And we were like, what should we do? Like, because we didn't have any bullets. I was like, dude, I know where the rest of the bullets are. We just gotta find them. They're somewhere in my closet. So he leaves to the restroom. I find him in the box.
No. You didn't tell about what I did first.
What? What'd you do?
Wait.
No, that was after.
What I did was after? No, I did my shit first with the shirt and the glasses.
Oh, yeah,
right?
dude.
So we find the bullets. I load up. It's an automatic, right? Right?
Yeah.
And it has this big ass clip, and I put all the bullets in there. I'm in the room by myself. These fuckers are in the kitchen doing who knows what, probably sucking each other off. And then I think it was this shirt. I get this shirt and I put it like a fucking, I put it like this, like a terrorist, right? Put on sunglasses, get a blanket, tie it like around me, and have the gun. And then I started playing the song Fear the Reaper, which is kind of like a army song, like you know shit's about to go down. And I was playing it loud on my phone, and we have the pictures. You can put them up here too. And then you guys were trying to go into the room, but I was holding the door because I wasn't ready. And then I opened the door, and then what do you fucking see?
We just see a fucking terrorist with a Nerf gun that's automatic. We just fucking
with
ran.
the song. They fucking ran. And then I'm like just walking normal, and then I see Chester. This motherfucker was already on the floor curled up in a ball. And I like got over him and I started shaking him around, pointing the gun at him, and he was like, no, like he was freaking out. And then I hear silence and I hear a laugh, and I turn around and it's his mom watching me, and I'm like, I'm still a kid, okay?
That was funny, dude.
So then
after that, Chester also dresses up, and I'm eating ice cream, and they both come at me with the fucking music, and I'm like, dude, I'm just eating my ice cream, please. They had mercy on me. But after that, he goes to the restroom. We find the bullets, me and Chester.
we already had the bullets.
No, we didn't.
Oh.
Because you would have fucking used them on us, you piece of shit. We didn't have the bullets yet. He goes to the restroom. This fucker takes like an hour in the restroom. So we load up the guns with the bullets, and I'm like, dude, let's fuck some shit up. And he's like, I'm down, and I'm surprised.
Chester, right?
Yeah, he's down too. So what that meant was we were gonna ambush this motherfucker's ass as soon as he walked out of the room.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm there for like 15 minutes trying to find a camera angle to record it. I wanted to have that as the intro for a video, and I could not find an angle because the lighting was just off. If it was a good angle, but there was no lighting to see anything in front of you. This angle like didn't show everything. Like it was just fucked. But then I find an angle that was risky because it involves me turning on the light in that area, and my phone's there. And if you have good eyes, you could see my phone's clearly there on the tripod. And I'm like, fuck it, dude. There's no other angle. I can't get any other angle. So I'm there with Chester. We're just waiting for him to come out.
You want me to tell my part now?
Yeah, you can go for it.
So I open the door, and it's quiet as fuck. So I already know that's a red flag, because these fuckers would be on their phones or something, right? So I already know it's a red flag. I open the door, and you can put the video too. That'd be funny,
Yeah.
right? And then I notice that the living room light is on. I'm like, so red flag, quiet. Another red flag, the light is on. And then I look down, and I see his fucking phone on a tripod. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm like, and I just close the door, and I go and I lay down on my grandma's bed, and then she's like, what happened? I'm like, They made what did I say? A trap for me, so I don't want to go out there, right? So then I'm on the bed, and how long did y'all wait? Or what were you guys talking about and thinking? Or
we were just like, fuck, we're not gonna.
Cause you heard the door, right?
Yeah, we heard the door and everything. We were like, fuck, we fucked up. We probably waited like 3 minutes to see if he would come back out, but we're like, nah, he's not gonna come out. So I walked in there,
and Daddy's recording already.
He's fucking laughing at me, and I'm like, fuck,
dude, I had my phone out and I'm recording as I'm like, what's up, buddy? I got your ass instead, but
yeah,
the ambush didn't work. But even then, after that, I go out and these two fuckers try to come after me. Let's just say I disarmed both of them. Didn't get shot once and had them both fucking sweating after, so.
Dude, I wasn't fucking sweating. Dude, he was sweating. He was sweating.
Well, yeah, I had to take both of y'all down. I stole his gun and then I went after you.
Yeah, but Chester's like half a person.
That's fucked up. He's a grown-ass man.
But, yeah, that was Saturday night. I don't think we watched anything after that.
The Batman.
No, after that. Like, we didn't do anything after that. We just knocked out because we were tired.
No, we watched The Batman, or was that Sunday?
Oh, yeah, we watched... Yeah, which one was it?
We watched one of the original Batmans
With
with Val Kilmer. Robin comes out, and the Riddler, played by Jim Carrey. Which is funny. Pretty interesting, right? But these two motherfuckers were on their phones the whole time, so... And okay, I want to talk about this shit, dude, because I'm pretty sure you noticed I got pissed a couple times during the weekend, right? And the reason why is because one of my biggest pet peeves is when I'm watching a movie with someone and they're on their phone. I don't know why it rubs me the wrong way. Like, I won't even be watching the movie. I'll be thinking about why the fuck they're on their phones. And you're not the only one that's guilty. Or Chester, my girlfriend does it too. And I've told her to turn off her phone or put it down and shit like that, right? And I don't know, it just gets me and fucking gets me boiling. But then, and I wanted to talk about this shit. There was times throughout the day, and it's funny because I've heard people say this before. You could be in a room full of people, but you could still feel alone. And that's how I felt. Because I don't even use my phone that...
Dude, but that's not... I don't use my phone that much, dude.
Dude, you're pretty fucking addicted to it. Yeah, you are. Dude, you are, dude.
If I use it, it's
I know, content. It's for content. But during the movie, you're watching fucking TikToks and shit, dude.
Oh, yeah, I don't fucking like the movie.
Like, but it's with any movie. Like, you'll be scrolling, like, you'll have the fucking sound low, but since there's captions, you'll be reading, and you'll just be, like, mindlessly scrolling through TikTok. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? But there's times where both of you were on your phones, and I was just by myself, and I'm like, oh. Like... You know, I don't know what the fuck to do, and I was just getting pissed because the next week we went to the park, we played basketball, and then we were at the park on our phones, and I'm like why? Like, we're at the fucking park, we should be doing something. I wanted to do other shit, but you guys were just like, you know, on your phones.
But we were on our phones for that much, though.
Dude.
We were fucking around a bit. We played basketball for a while.
Yeah, but then I just fucking left.
Yeah. He just left without telling us, and we were like...
I was fucking... I don't know. I was just pissed. And it's... I don't know. I guess I have to accept it. I have to accept being alone and shit.
Dude, but I don't even use my phone that much.
Dude, you fucking do.
He's over dramatic.
Dude, no, I'm fucking not. An addict would say that. An addict would say, I'm not addicted to my phone that much.
Dude,
Look, I told my girlfriend the same shit that I was mad that you guys were using your phones and weren't hanging out with me. I come over here on the weekend not only to film, but to hang out with you guys, right? Not to be on our fucking phones. Not to be, like, we're either watching a movie, playing, or doing something, right? So I'm telling my girlfriend this as she's on her fucking phone. and I was aiming it towards her. I told her, I guess I just have to accept the fact that everyone's addicted to their phones. And then she tells me, she's like, why do I feel like you're, like, coming for me, or you're attacking me, or you're saying, and I'm like, yes, you told me that as you're on your phone while we're talking. I got fucking mad. I blew out on her too, and like she just like put her phone down after, and like we started talking, but I don't fucking know. An addict will say it's not that much, but
I am aware because I fucking see Josue how he is.
He's way fucking worse than you are. But you can understand where I'm coming from, right?
Oh yeah, no, I understand. Because whenever I see my girlfriend, she's the same way. She's like, we hardly use our phones too. Like, if we do, it's because we're doing something on our phones that we have to do. But yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, my girlfriend's addicted to her phone, and I've told her before, and I don't know. All I know is one of these days it's gonna get to me, and I'm either gonna smash your phone or her phone. That's all I fucking know.
I need my phone for the content.
Like, there's times where I just want to grab whoever's fucking phone. It's because I watch a lot of shit, but I watch it when I'm by myself. Like, if I'm actually hanging out with someone,
you don't use your phone.
I don't use my phone at all, and I don't have people to text. So like, that's another thing where I'm like, I'm not looking at my phone. The only person I'm texting is my girlfriend, and that's it. You know? But you can understand.
Yeah, it's funny you bring it up because we actually, one of my classes, we were like, the teacher gave us a paper and it was asking like questions about like how addictive you are to your phone. Dude, like, the majority of the people were like 5s on everything. 1 to 5 on everything. Like, people were saying like they can't live without their phone, and like, I know for a fact most of those students don't need their phone. Like, they really don't. Like, they're just addicted to it. Like, I need my phone to make posts, to see ideas online, to follow trends and shit. So, all that stuff. But yeah, it's funny you bring it up because in my class, like, everyone was like, I need my phone. Like, I can't live without it.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's weird because you weren't that active with it like a couple months ago. Like, I feel like each weekend that I come over, you spend a little bit more time on it. A little bit more time on it. A little bit more time on it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I was like, what the fuck? Like, a couple months ago, you weren't really on it. Because I think you weren't, maybe, I don't think you were using social media or some shit like that. Or you weren't really like.
It's because I'm making more content. I'm making the pod, I'm making my gaming, and I'm making my personal. So I'm like doing.
But it's not all. Some's for pleasure, right?
Yeah, some of it is for pleasure, uses, and learning. Cause I did be trying to learn on TikTok shit, dude. But yeah.
But then what happened after that? We went to go get some fucking grub. It was delicious. I feel like a bunch of funny shit happened that weekend, but I can't remember any of it.
Dude, yeah, it was a while ago for some reason. Feels like a long time ago. They got some food. I didn't want it because it fucks up my stomach. I was like, I'm gonna eat some
from
fruit.
That plate.
I'm gonna eat some fruit so my stomach doesn't get fucked. I ate the fruit and my stomach still got fucked.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh,
nice.
we got like not actual food. We got snacks. I was talking about the other food. We got snacks, just fucking chips, chile, cheese, all that fucking good shit. And me and Chester got some, but he didn't. He's like, no, my stomach's gonna get fucked. So he eats fruit. What happened? Your stomach got fucked.
Yeah, I think it was the fucking lemon.
But then we actually got real food, some fucking rub, and then his parents got here to kidnap his ass.
Yeah, they got here early as fuck.
It was so annoying, dude. I was gonna take his ass back.
They have not shown up to our house for like 3 months, going on to 4. When something happened in our family that's personal that I want to talk about, they didn't show up for that, but once their kid comes over here, they fucking show up to pick him up early. That's some bullshit, honestly.
Yeah, it was bullshit.
But yeah, he got his ass picked up early. We didn't end up recording because it got too late already. And before he left, the Wi-Fi was fucking up all day.
I will talk about that.
Dude.
Fuck!
Dude.
That day.
So, like the last like 3 hours he's here. Now, like the last 2 hours he's here, I'm trying to fix the Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi is not working. It's not working. Doesn't want to work. I'm restarting the modem. I'm restarting the router. I'm restarting it on my phone too. I'm unplugging that shit. Nothing's fucking working. So I call the Spectrum people. They're like, oh, just do this and it'll fix. I do it. It works for a second. Stops working. So I call them again. I'm on the phone for 30 minutes. And no. That's when it's like 45 minutes. So the first call was 15 minutes. The second call was 45. And if they tell me the problem was something with, we got a new cable box. They inputted some numbers wrong, so it just fucked up everything that we owned regarding Spectrum.
Talking about the cable box, You want to talk about the ride back?
So we went to go get that cable box that day. I drove
Sunday.
to the place, and we decided it was a good idea to let Chester drive us back.
Mind you, he's just like, what, 16?
17. Doesn't he have his license though?
Oh, 17, has his license. And I'm like, hey, baby, want me to make you feel better? He's like, yeah, drive the Stang. So he's in the driver's seat, and then you fucking come out of the place, and you're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, he's gonna drive. And talk about what the fuck went on, dude.
Dude, within the first, 2 minutes, I'm already like, this shit... No, within the first 30 seconds, I just know everything's fucked, dude. He's driving out, and, he's just driving so weirdly, he's afraid. We get out of the building, or out of the area, we're on the street. We're supposed to turn left. The lights are green, but the arrow's not green for us to go. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about, right? You could turn left when the arrow is green. When it's not green, you have to wait for everyone to pass by, and then you can go. This motherfucker sees the lights are green. He's like, I'm gonna turn left. There's 10 cars coming still, dude. And he looked up. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like turning. He's like, what? And he's like, oh fuck, the car's coming.
And then he stops. I don't know if a car passed or not. And then a truck was coming like, dude, go, go, go. And he fucking went, but he was terrified. And then the whole way they were fucking clowning on his ass. And I think he fucked up another time, right?
Yeah, he fucked up another time.
But he only fucked up twice. And then you get on the phone with your mom. And you remember?
Oh yeah. He was like, what'd you say? You were like, I just want to say that I love you. And he was saying his last words, and she's like, why are you telling me this? And he's like, well, Sweat's driving. And she just starts fucking laughing. So it was funny as fuck.
Yeah, but we made it home safely.
We made it home safely with the cable box that fucked up the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
For some reason, something that the lady did just fucked up the Wi-Fi we had. And the lady was like, everything should be fixed now after an hour of being on the phone. And, dude, within 3 minutes, the fucking Wi-Fi stops working again. And I'm pissed. Because I just spent after it stopped working, I'm like, let me call again. So I spent an hour and a half on the phone for nothing to get done, basically.
Yeah.
They're like, look, we'll set up an appointment for Tuesday, which is 3 days away. And I'm like, dude, I need my fucking Wi-Fi right now. I need Wi-Fi for school.
But
I need Wi-Fi for content creation. I need Wi-Fi for streaming.
Talk about the weird shit that was going on, though.
So
We're starting to get kind of sketched.
yeah, it was weird because they were telling me to refresh my router, and I was like, okay. So I go into the settings, or to refresh my router, so I can get back on the Wi-Fi. So I'm like, okay. So I go to my settings on my phone. I go to Wi-Fi. I see 4 Wi-Fis I have never seen in my area before. The names. I'm pretty sure y'all know what I mean. You recognize the names you see because you live there for so long. So I'm like, where the fuck are these Wi-Fis? And then the lady tells me to do something on the phone. And I'm like, okay, so I do it. And she's like, finally, we got something to work. Alright, I think I know what the issue is. And I'm like, okay. So, finally something works for us after an hour. And on my Wi-Fi, I'm still on the settings. Dude, 10 different Wi-Fis popped up out of nowhere. For 3 seconds, I'm like, what the fuck? And one of them was called
FBI van.
security van, something like that. Yeah.
Dude, when you told me that, I'm like, what? I looked it up. I'm like, that's kind of sketch.
Yeah, it's
what
weird.
I was thinking, what if the Wi-Fi isn't working because FBI is trying to see what the fuck's going on, right? And then I started thinking what crime did I commit? Because I know they're here for my ass. I started thinking about what the fuck? I started thinking of all these different things, all these crimes I've committed in my past. What if it was a fucking banner we stole? Or something. And I'm like, shit. So I look it up and they're like, no, there are Wi-Fi users that will put that just to fuck with people or to make a funny name for, their Wi-Fi. But I was freaking out.
Dude, but it was weird because why would 10 Wi-Fis just pop up out of nowhere when
They've
finally
never seen.
I've never seen after something goes for us.
So you thought we were getting hacked?
Yeah, it's happened before. So
Where we've gotten hacked? Wi-Fi?
we had to replace the whole router and everything.
And how the fuck do you find who it is? You can't find them, or
No, I can't. I don't know anything about that. But the technician people, they know.
did
Spectrum.
they didn't mention who it was or anything?
No, I'm pretty sure they can never find them because just send themselves like they can be across the world technically and all that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, the Wi-Fi's gonna be gone for days. I'm fucked. What the fuck am I gonna do with my life? I'm gonna have to take my laptop to school to use it for school. I hate taking my laptop. And then like within like 2 hours I got a message saying that the Wi-Fi's fixed, and I'm like, there's no way, and it was fixed. So like those days that the Wi-Fi was gone, I was just working on my homework and shit, and creating content, because I had time to myself finally to do stuff. So yeah, that was fucking annoying, dude. I was pissed. So like the last 2 hours, you just saw me pissed on the phone. It was funny. But yeah, that was the weekend with Chester, which was last weekend, right?
Yeah.
Last weekend.
And I'm thinking,
Dude, I know. I have one last topic.
One last topic. I don't have shit.
You don't have shit?
I don't think so. I gotta look at my phone. But
Alright,
go.
I'll go for it.
Yeah.
It's finally happening. I
know what you're
that
talking about.
smile. It's finally happening. You know, after 3 fucking years of waiting, of pain, of patience, having the endurance to survive this drought, just finally happening. Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, is finally coming out in 3 fucking days. 3 days. 3 days is nothing, baby. I've been waiting 3 fucking years for this shit to drop, and it's finally happening. Yeah, that's all.
Keep going, dude.
I got nothing.
You're getting fired up. Now that the camera's on you.
Dude, you know what? Now you say that.
Talk about. Give us a brief summary.
What's in the game?
Of how Legos changed your world. Star Wars, they combined them. You know, your childhood shit like that. What you're gonna do when it does come out. Just brief summary.
Okay, so Legos for me gave me a hobby that was a healthy hobby, like to
creative outlet.
Yeah, a creative outlet and a healthy hobby to just get away from the world as a kid. Cause as a kid, I think I was always an overthinker and all this shit. I was very anxious and hated being in like around people and stuff. So that gave me like an outlet to just be to myself and stuff. And he said also creativity wise, and I mean, to make videos you have to be creative. So I'm pretty sure somehow, some way, the Legos made me be a content creator. But the game, there's something
before the game out.
Come back out. Oh, yeah. Oh. Before
you get into the whole gaming, how many Legos did you have before you came over here?
Dude, fucking fine. It was a lot.
You had a lot, but do you remember what I had here waiting for you?
You had more than me.
Yeah.
This fucker had more Legos than me.
I had a fucking treasure chest, the big red box. You remember that shit? It was a big red box filled with fucking Legos to the top.
Maxed out.
And it was like a briefcase type of situation. You carry it around. You open it and all the Legos were in there.
And you could just make whatever the fuck you want with that.
How'd you feel when you saw that shit? When you
Dude,
opened
nutted. Didn't even know nutting was a thing yet. But then I nutted.
Yeah.
I probably spent like countless of hours with that box open in front of me just making shit.
Yeah. I don't even think I used it. I think you used it more than me, to be honest.
I definitely did. But there's some things that I'm excited for, but some things that I'm disappointed about.
Well, how was the first game? How many games is there out? Just one?
For
Star
Lego,
Wars?
There is like maybe like 4.
That are Lego Star Wars?
Yeah, that are Lego Star Wars. I played most of them on my DS. the most recent one, which was The Force Awakens, I never played that one. That came out like in 2016.
What were you doing in 2016?
Black Ops 3. In 8th grade, yeah.
So you feel like you missed out on that. So maybe that's why you're even more pumped for this one?
Yeah, exactly. Cause The Force Awakens is actually a pretty good movie, but the rest of the trilogy sucks ass. But this game is gonna be a bundle of all the Star Wars movies that have happened for the... I don't even want to say trilogy, because it's 3 trilogies in one. So, like, the whole 9 movies, right? Not the ones that are out of the main storyline. So, it's going to be 5 missions per movie. So, it's going to be 45 missions. But this is going to be the biggest game that LEGO's ever created, because it's going to be open world, over 300 plus characters. There's going to be, like, so many ships you can ride. You can go through every single era that's happened in Star Wars. Like, just so much shit in the game. The graphics look crazy. There's gonna be new combat. There's gonna be different types for each, like, Lego character. Like, if you're a Jedi or Sith, like, all this crazy shit. There's only 2 things that I'm kind of sad about. Do you remember playing it? Did you ever play it or no?
The Star Wars one? No. I was more of a Batman.
Did you ever create a character in Batman? Could you create characters in Batman or no?
Yes, but it was kind of fucked. I remember it being kind of... You only had certain options.
Yeah. Well, like, creating a character was, like, super cool on the DS. That's not in the game.
You can't create a character?
You can't create a character.
You have to create a character that's already there?
Yeah, you can only pick characters.
Oh, you can pick characters.
Yeah. So you can't create anyone, like, new, like your own, which kind of sucks, but oh well. And then I'm pretty sure they're gonna add it later on. I know they will. They're really open about shit and stuff like that, so I'm pretty sure they will. Another thing is there's not gonna be online, which kind of sucks. Only, like, co-op local. But yeah, I mean, other than that, like, I'm ready.
And what's your goal? What are your plans? I know a bunch of content's gonna come out. Are you gonna make YouTube videos on this shit? I know you're gonna stream the fuck out of it. What's your average streaming time when you get on?
Like 3 hours.
You gonna bump it up to 6 for this one?
Dude, I don't know if I can. I probably will try and bump it up.
Dude,
honestly.
that'd be good shit, dude.
Yeah, I would.
I'm excited to see you watch that, to see you play that shit.
Dude, a goal? Dude, I'm scared because this game's massive, dude. Like, so much shit.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe 6 hours a day, or whenever you're gonna stream, you'll, like, kind of, get ahead.
Get ahead, yeah. I want to try and complete the game, like, everything. 100% completion. Every character unlocked. Every
side
unlocked,
mission, all that shit.
True Jedi unlocked on every mission, like, everything, yeah. Just everything done.
What's a true Jedi? Is that when you get all the little pieces, or what?
All the coins in the game, like, in the mission. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, the max amount. Yeah. Dude, there's so much in the game, like, it's not even funny. That's why I'm, like, kind of scared. It's overwhelming how much stuff there is in the game, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have more stuff too. So.
Dude, fuck yeah, dude. I'm excited to see that shit. So where can they find you for this content?
Dude, on Twitch, HR Godspeed. That's where you can find me.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I'm ready. Because, I don't know, you're so fucking passionate and hyped. I feel like your streams are going to be fun as fuck to watch you go through the fucking... You're going to go through the whole storyline on stream, right?
Yeah. So
dude,
I'm excited.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but I was thinking YouTube videos too. Dude, but I want to talk about one thing. In August last year, they had an event for gaming, and they were finally going to show trailers for the game. Had not happened before. Or, like, newer ones. And we were hoping for the game to release in December. The latest. This was in the August, so, like, 4 months later, right? Dude, me and Hector were watching the trailer, or the event happened. The trailer's so fucking promising, so good. The very end, it says spring 2022. Dude, me and Hector were probably in pain for like 2 weeks straight. Just pure sadness. We're just like, well, fuck. Dude, it was bad, dude.
Yeah, I can only imagine. That's how I feel with the fucking movies, dude.
Having
with
to
the
wait
Marvel
so long.
movies, yeah.
Dude, but yeah, I just had to say that it was fucking funny. Like, because we were with Hector yesterday, but Yeah, it's just fucking funny. Because now we're
You-
3 days
3
away.
days.
Oh.
Dude, imagine they delay it another fucking 6 months. Tell them about the fucking, or you wanna wait for the next episode? The shit with the April Fool's thing.
No, wait.
Alright,
that one was
alright.
funny.
Alright, so that's pretty much it, right? Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Stay away from old people. And check out his shit on fucking Twitch, baby.
Fucking live. I can't wait for that shit,
Dude, it's gonna be badass.
Yeah.
I might have to steal the game from you.
Dude, we can fucking play it together, dude.
Alright, guys. Peace.
Peace.
2020 vision, I can see it so clear. Told my one that I love her when she see me on the TV. Missing all old friends, miss the old lifestyle. But I got bigger things coming, at least for a girl, It's she lonely that she see me at the top. I should wish you when we talking, we ain't stop. I'ma do these shows.